Jai Swaminarayan. Good morning, students. Today we start unit number 3 is entitled with Web Application Tool Scanning for Web Vulnerabilities. Semester 5 subject is Cybersecurity. First question is why we need web application security. These are the best open source web application penetration testing tools like a Grabber. Grabber is a web application scanner which can detect many security vulnerabilities in web application. Few more are Vega, JADATAC proxy, Wapiti, W3AF, WebScrap, Skipfish, and Red proxy. Here we see in the web application security the land that information security forget. The common application why we need security is most important point. We are start with web vulnerability scanning tools. First is a Bobshoot is a powerful tool for network protection. Second is Nikto is one of the best open source vulnerability scanner management tools. Its proxy is also used and it is a Java based web proxy. Paros proxy include a number of useful tools for running security tests. Then we are also use Nmap. We already seen in last session in details. Then Nessus, we already learned Nessus. Nextpost is also used for web application vulnerability scanning. Main topic we are cover in this session are web application security landscape, common web application security mistakes, web application attack methodologies. Here we see information and discovery, the input manipulations, parameter tampering, authentication, authorization, system misconfigurations. What is web application? Here we see a web application or web service is a software application that is accessible using a web browser or HTTPS user agent. HTTPS is used for security. Always remember hypertext transfer protocol. Then what is web application security? Simply, web application security is the securing of web application. How to secure your web application is all about web security. Here we taught the firewall without the fire suit. Here we seen in figure firewall allows web traffic because it seems harmless. Here we see three tiers. First one, web application which is connected with web servers, and web servers is connected with firewall system. Firewall is used for security and it is connected with RPC, NetBIOS, HTTPS, FTP. FTP is a file transfer protocol. Here we see the firewall system are mostly connected with our servers, and we are also discuss in detail in computing. Firewall is a network security system that monitors and control incoming and outgoing network traffic, which is work based on predetermined security rules. Firewall typically establish a barrier between a trusted internal network and untrusted external network like internet. Firewalls are often categorized as the network firewall or host-based firewalls. Network firewall filter traffic between two or more networks and run on network hardware. Host-based firewalls run on host computers and control network traffic in and out of those machines. In first generation, we are used the packet filtering. In second, stateful filters. Here I am explaining firewall because it is one of the important tool for security of our web application. Now I repeat, second generation firewall is a stateful filters. Third generation is application layer. There are types: network layer or packet filters, application layers. Few proxy servers are also used. It is dedicated hardware or as a software in general purpose machine. Is act as a firewall by responding to input packets, connection request, for example, the manner of an application while blocking other packets. Then network address translation is a functionally host protected behind a firewall, commonly have addresses in a private address range. This is all about firewall. Now you need to also aware with a web server. Web server is hosted all application on HTTP and other protocols to respond to client requests made over the World Wide Web. Web server software control how to user access a file. A definition of web server is a computer that runs websites. It is a computer program that distributes a web page as they are requested. The basic objective of web server is to store, process and deliver web pages to the user. The intercommunication is done using hypertext transfer protocol. Basic understanding of web server is important. Web server examples are a computer that deliver server apps or web pages. Every web server has an IP address and possibly a domain name. For example, if you enter the URL http://webopedia.com/index.html in your browser, this sends a request to the web server whose domain name is webopedia.com. Now next is SSL make me secure. Before that, you need to learn what is SSL. Here we see the SSL certificate is used in basically transport layer security. Transport layer security and its deprecated preprocessors secure socket layers are cryptographic protocol is designed to provide communication security over computer network. Several versions of protocol find widespread use in applications such as web browsing, email, instant messages, and voice over internet protocol. Transport layer security also defined symmetric cryptography is a part of information and network security is used to encrypt the data transmitted, and the key for this encryption are generated uniquely for each connection, and based on shared secret that was negotiated at the state of precision. For example, TLS handshake. Here we seen in figure secure socket layer is SSL is used for web security is guarding the transport layer and simply encrypt the attack in which identity of communicating parties can be authenticated using public key cryptography. This authentication can be made optional but is generally required for at least one of the parties, typically the server, and the connection is reliable because each message transmitted include a message integrity check using a message authentication code to prevent undetected loss or alteration of data during transmission. A TLS supports many different methods for exchanging keys, encryption data, and authenticating a message integrity. As a result, secure configuration of TLS involve many configurable parameters and not all choice provide all of the privacy related properties described in the list above. The attempt have made to subvert aspect of the communication security that TLS seeks to provide, and the protocol has been revised several times to address the security threats. Threats are most important point when we assess your system vulnerability or web application vulnerability analysis. Our developers of web browser have also revised their product to defend against potential security weakness after these were discovered. The TLS protocol comprises two layers. This is for memory also, TLS record and TLS handshake. Here we used secure data network system, secure network programming. Here we used SSL version 1.0, 2.0 and 3.0. It also provide enterprise transport security. It provide digital certificates. Few algorithms also used for security by using SSL. It is, for example, key exchange or key agreement. Few more key exchange agreement and authentication. We use the following algorithms: RSA, DHRSA, DHERSA is for forward secrecy, then DHE, DSS is a forward secrecy. Following algorithms are used for SSL key exchange security. It provides a cipher security against publicly known feasible attacks. Common web application security mistakes is a trusting client-side data. Do not trust client-side data. Remember, do not trust client-side data is identify all input parameter that trust client-side data. Unescaped special characters. It is also advisable is check for unescaped special character within input string. String is group of characters. HTML character filtering. It is HTML character filtering. Mainly we are aware with basic operators. Here we seen so many operators. Here is a less than, greater than, and code, and ampersand. Null character, remember, null character should all be removed. Percentage 00. And next is a more mistake also we found, but in HTML character filtering we seen a range of decimal 9728 to 9983 is also provide character hex and its descriptions. In more mistakes, we are seeing authentication mechanism using technologies such as JavaScript or ActiveX, lack of re-authenticating the user before issuing new password or performing critical tasks, hosting of uncontrolled data on protected domain, information and discovery, a spread ring, site crawling, identifiable characteristics, errors and response codes, file or application enumeration, and network reconciliation. A spreading site crowding include a sitemap, service map, documentations, few hidden services are also there, CGIs and forms, and email address. Tools is we get here. We are also trying this URL is www.gnu.org/software wget.html. Identifiable characteristics is a comment lines, URL extensions, meta tags, cookies, client-side scripting languages is all about identifiable characteristics. You need to identify following parameters. Error and response code. First, we need to use HTTP response header and error message. HTTP, you are already aware, hypertext transfer protocol. HTTP response is you need to get from web server, an error message you get by notification of particular system. File application enumeration is commonly referred to as a forced browsing or CGI scanning, in which we cover directory browsing and index listing. For same, you use this tool. It's Whisker. The URL is wiretrip.net. Network reconciliation. Who.is is used for network identification, in which you get DNS, gateway, and all the details of particular domain. Erin, port scan in Nmap, port scanning we already learned in last unit. Tracer root, ping scan. Ping scan is a part of Nmap or hping. For same, you use this URL hping.org. NS lookup also used. Reverse DNS is also used for scanning a network and identification of particular domain or system. DNS John transfer DIG is also used. Input manipulation parameter tempering is twiddling bits. A cross-site scripting filter bypass manipulation, OS commands, meta characters, path and directory traversal, hidden form field manipulation, and HTTP headers. This is used the physical parameters, which is input manipulation, parameters for tempering your data or your web application. Cross-site scripting is a bad name given to a dangerous security issue. Attack targets the user of the system rather than the system itself. Outside client-side language executing within the user web environment with the same level of privilege as the hosted site. Client-side scripting language, we are basically use HTML, XHTML, HTML and DHTML. JavaScripting version 1.x, Java applets, VBScript, Flash, ActiveX, XML or XLS, CSS is cascading style sheet for designing. This is all about designing an application which is used on client-side scripting languages. Assessing the DOM and outside the DOM. A document object model DOM is client-side language possess an enormous amount of power to access and manipulate the DOM within a browser. Complex and diverse interconnections create and increase the level of access within the DOM. Increased level of access to read and modify. It is used for read and modify DOM data ranging anything from background colors to a file on your system and beyond to executing system calls. Mainly, the HTML DOM document object model is used when web page is loaded and the browser created document object model of the page. The HTML DOM model is constructed as a tree of object. First, we need to create a document, then we use a root element in which we cover head and a body. In head, we are use title and subtitle. In element of body, we are clear H reference, element A is a meta tag and H1 is a header part 1. In element, we use a link and in header, we use as a text my header. Here, with object model, JavaScript get all the powers it need to create a dynamic HTML. It is used to change all HTML elements, change all the HTML attributes, CSS styles in a page is also used to remove existing HTML elements and attributes, is used to add new HTML elements and attributes, is react to all existing HTML events in the page. It's create a new HTML event in page. This is all about object model JavaScript. Get all the powers. Here we learn in DOM how to change the content of HTML element, change style, react to HTML and add and delete HTML elements. DOM is a W3C. W3C means World Wide Web Consortium. We are forward this session in details because document object model is the most important in practical when we design a system or web application by using HTML various scripting languages. Here DOM is a W3C standard, is defined a standard for accessing a document. W3C document object model is a platform and language neutral interface that allow program and scripts to dynamically access and update the content, structure and style of a document. W3C DOM standard is separated in three different parts. First is Core DOM, XML DOM and HTML DOM. HTML DOM is a standard object model and programming interface for HTML. It used to define the HTML elements as an object, property of all HTML elements, method to access all HTML elements and events for all HTML elements. DOM programming interface is also important. A property is a value that you can get or set, like changing the content of an HTML element. A method is an action you can do, like add or deleting HTML elements. Mostly we use get element method, inner HTML properties also available. Then document object, few elements are also used. For adding and deleting elements, we are used document dot create element, document dot remove child, document dot append child. This is all methods. When we use to write some text in document, we are use document dot write text. It is used for write into the HTML output string. Here we are also use event handlers and few HTML object also. CSS danger. The remote launching pad successfully CSS a user via a protected domain. First, we need to know about the basics of CSS. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. CSS describes how HTML elements are to be displayed on screen, paper or in other media. CSS saves a lot of work. It can control the layout of multiple web pages all at once. External style sheets are also stored in CSS file. It is work independent of HTML and can be used with XML also. For example of CSS, it can be used to define the cell padding of table cells, style, thickness and color of table, borders and padding around image or other objects. CSS give web developers more exact control over how web page will look than HTML does. There are three types of CSS: is inline, external and internal CSS styles. Why CSS use? CSS is the language for describing and presenting the web page. You already know. Here we seen the utilizing a client-side utility like JavaScript, ActiveX, VBScript, exploit a browser hole to download a Trojan/virus. User is unknowingly infected, compromised within a single HTTP page load. The base CSS framework is used in our web applications. First one is this is for knowledge only. First one is a Bootstrap, most widely used free and open source CSS framework. Second one is a Foundation, the most advanced responsive front-end framework in the world. Pure, Pure, the lightweight CSS framework. This is a CSS framework. Bulma, Bulma, a free open source CSS framework based on Flexbox. A dangerous HTML. It's all bad. When you use applet, body, embed, frame, frameset, HTML, iframe, image, layer, iLayer, meta, object, script, and styles. Their all attributes are danger. Then any HTML tag that has three attributes: style, source, href, and types. Now students, I hope you enjoyed this session. We are discussing a lot of practical approach with examples in cybersecurity, web application, vulnerability scanning. Now in next session, we are seeing more topic with details. Thank you. Jai Swaminarayan.